Picture this. You have an awesome idea, but to bring it to life, you need to navigate a maze of AI tools. One for image, one for text, and another for layout. What if I told you there's a better way? A single AI tool that handles everything from start to finish. Stay tuned because I'm about to show you how to streamline your entire design workflow. I'm talking to you, the creator who has 17 browser tabs open right now. You've got Midjourney running in one tab, Photoshop grinding away in another, maybe some video editing software crashed in the background, and you're still nowhere close to what you actually wanted to create. Does this ring a bell? Here's the thing that nobody wants to admit. We're living in a creative chaos. We thought AI would make everything easier, but instead we're juggling more tools than ever before. You start with an idea in Midjourney, then you need to upscale it somewhere else, then edit it in Photoshop, maybe throw it into After Effects for some motion, and by the time you're done, you spend 3 hours just moving files around between apps. And what sucks? Final result still looks generic. It screams AI generated from miles away. Your brand gets lost in translation between all these different platforms that don't talk to each other. I was having this exact conversation with my friend last week. He runs a small digital design agency, and he told me something that hit hard. He said he spends more time managing his creative workflow than actually being creative. That shit is so backwards. That's a broken system. By the time you switch between Midjourney, Photoshop, and a video editor, you've wasted hours. And the results? Still not what you wanted them to be. You're paying for 5 different subscriptions, learning 5 different interfaces, and dealing with 5 different file formats that barely work together. But here's where everything changes. Here's where Phygital Plus comes into play. Imagine having all of your AI creative tools in one place, not just thrown together like some software bundle, but actually designed to work together. That's exactly what Phygital Plus does. It's like having a Swiss Army knife for AI creation, except every tool is perfectly sharp and designed for your specific needs. The magic happens through something called node-based visual systems. Huh? Don't worry. That's just fancy talk for drag and drop. You literally drag boxes around and connect them like you're building with digital Lego blocks. No coding, no complex menus, no switching between apps. And here's what blew my mind when I first tried it. I needed a 3D icon and a matching banner for a client project. Normally, that's a whole day work of bouncing between different tools. But with Phygital Plus, I dragged a few nodes together, uploaded the client's logo, and 10 minutes later, I had both pieces done. The 3D icon had the perfect isometric style, and the banner matched perfectly because everything was connected in the same workflow. But speed is just the beginning. The real game changer is consistency. You know how AI tools love to give you something different every time, even when you use the same prompts. Phygital Plus lets you train your own style model called LoRa's. That means you can teach the AI exactly what your brand looks like, and every single output will match your visual identity perfectly. No more chaos, no more generic AI art, no more wasted time. This is the flow at your fingertips. I've been talking to other creators who've made the switch, and the stories are incredible. There's this freelancer named Marcus who told me he's finishing client projects twice as fast now. He used to spend entire afternoons just trying to get consistent results across different platforms. Now, he builds everything in one connected workflow and delivers branded visuals that actually look professional. Agencies are finishing projects faster. Solo creators are finally making pro-level visuals that actually look unique. The difference isn't just in output, it's in how you feel during the process of creating. Instead of fighting your tools, you're actually creating. Let me show you exactly how simple this is. You start with a blank canvas, but instead of staring at empty space, you're looking at a library of pre-built nodes. Want to generate an image? Drag over the image generator node. Need to upscale it? Connect the upscaler node. Want to add some 3D elements? There's a node for that too. The beautiful part is watching everything update in real time. You adjust one parameter and every connected element updates instantly. It's like having a conversation with the AI instead of shouting commands into the void and hoping for the best. I grabbed a simple logo template, uploaded my own branded assets, and within minutes, I had variations in different styles, 3D versions, flat designs, animated options, all perfectly consistent with my brand colors and fonts. Everything stayed connected. everything updated together. The interface feels intuitive because it mirrors how creative people actually think. We don't work in linear steps. We iterate, we experiment, we try different components and combinations. Phygital Plus gives you that same creative flexibility, but with AI doing all the heavy lifting. Here's what really gets me excited though. This isn't just about making things faster. It's about unlocking creativity you didn't know you even had. When you're not spending mental energy managing different tools and file formats, you can focus on the actual creative decisions, the color, the composition, the story you're trying to tell. I've watched people who thought they weren't creative suddenly start making incredible branded content. The tool gets out of the way and lets your ideas flow. That's what good design software should do. If you're tired of wasting time with 10 different tools, head to Phygital Plus right now. Click try free and build your first branded visual tonight. In 10 minutes, you'll definitely feel the difference. You'll understand why creators are calling this their secret weapon for consistent professional results. Don't wait until your next deadline crushes you. Every day you spend juggling multiple tools is another day of creative energy going to waste. Every generic AI output is another missed opportunity to build a memorable brand. The creative industry is moving fast, and the people who figured out efficient workflows first are going to have a massive advantage. This is your chance to get ahead of that curve. Remember, this isn't about impressing anyone. It's about freeing your creativity. With Phygital Plus, you go from chaos to clarity, from stress to flow. You stop being a tool manager and start being a creator again. That's the transformation you deserve. That's the creative freedom you've been looking for. And honestly, that's what makes all the difference between surviving and thriving as a creative professional. The question isn't whether you need better creative tools. The question is how much longer you're willing to fight against your workflow instead of flowing with it. Stay dangerous.